Well, guys, super high quality, gym quality Life Fitness R7 Lifecycle recumbent bike. Let's go through it. So, guys, this came with the estate. We handle estates, and this is a superb, well-made recumbent bike. A little older model, but this model suffers from the same thing that a lot of exercise equipment does, and that is it is very little used. It's in pristine condition, and well, you get to be the benefactor. Not only is it very well made, it's got a nice simple control set that will allow you to use it, and to be perfectly honest, it's going to be bulletproof for a long time. So let's take a look at it. First of all, this machine is very, very girthy. If you have to, when you come and actually pick it up, this machine's got to weigh at least 100, maybe 150 pounds. Very well made, which gives it a really stable ride. You know, when you get on the machine, it's not rickety. Some of the modern machines, the quality of the steel is not as robust as a legacy unit like this, and so as a result, you rock a little bit when you ride it. The saddle is very wide and expansive, so if you're a bigger person, well, it'll handle you, but at the same time, if you're smaller, be comfortable. And of course, you get side arms or side handles to hold on to it as you do indeed ride. This is the adjustment lever, so you can actually move this seat all the way up and down the channel, and so, you know, personally I'm 6 feet, but as you can see there, it adjusts down if you're shorter and adjusts up if you're taller. So, pedals have got stirrups you can adjust to what you like, and it's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to hop on the bike here for a second, my feet on the pedals. And then basically to activate this machine, what you do is you just simply start your ride and push start. So what happens when you push start is that, first of all, thing to note here is this has got what's called an LED display. Unlike modern, like the very, very current models you see it there, they have LED displays. And there's one thing that seems to fail a lot with the new units is their control heads. So you come along and you could select a manual mode. If you select the manual mode, then you could pick like your bike mode, in which case you could enter your time. So let's pretend you want to ride for, I don't know, 30 minutes. Start. You put your level in. These bars here indicate level of resistance in the unit itself. And we'll put start there too. And then here we go. So basically in this case it's going to, I'm pedaling along here and it's telling me how much it's creating small levels of resistance, which I can increase if I wanted to. And you can actually feel the bike actually increasing the resistance, so it's pretty good actually. And, you know, just ride it out and do my thing. Now that being said, I could clear that program. I'm just riding again. And I could do things like select a workout. So I could have like a constant calorie per hour burning with resistance. You know, you can sort of play around with this. The point I'm making is that this is sort of a schedule here. You know, you've got a fat burning program, you've got a heart. These are programs you can pick, and there's buttons on the side there that work with the program. And you know, you want to burn fats, do cardios, intervals, whatever you like. It's all there. Very simple. But the nice thing about this control is that it will never fail, because this style of LED, as in light emitting diode, this older style. So these were originally used and designed for health clubs, because health clubs can be somewhat moist, and this control set is very resilient. So that'll be what I'd have to say about that. But when you come try out this bike, you know, look at the robust nature of these handles. You know, nice rubber coating there. It's very, 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 very robust. Same holds true with these sidebars. Nice thing about this bike as well, some of the recumbents you're going to look at will have like power supplies, like little weird little wires. This has got one 9-volt cell, which lives in this here. Easy to change, easy to manage. Put a Duracell in, it'll last a long time. It's a great bike. Very attractive too, and as far as moving it, well, it's not too hard. You have to be a little strong. Basically, just pick it up just like that. But once you move it, there's wheels on the front, and those wheels will allow you to, you know, you can roll it around. Of course, I'm doing this one hand and camera, of course, right guys? But I don't know that you'll move it a lot, but it, you know, if you need to vacuum under it or roll it to another room, what can I say? So, as I said, folks, This is a little more legacy unit again, but it is health club quality, very, very robust. I'm not going to ask $1 million. If you had to buy a recumbent, a lot of people, I sell a lot of recumbents actually. This is probably the most robust one I've ever sold from the standpoint of, these are estate units. And, again, in this particular case, this unit's hardly been used, and you can tell by the condition, it's just really that pristine. But the best part is that, if you want to buy a new recumbent, you'd be into, I don't know, get one of this quality, $1,000 at least. Yeah, sure, you can buy the cheapo at Canadian Tire, but believe me, if you go to, do yourself a favor before you come see me, go try the cheapo out at Canadian Tire, and then when you sit on this, you'll know the difference immediately between the saddle and the build quality. It's quite different. And the best part is I'm not asking anywhere near the price. What can I say? So if you like what you see, I'm just get a hold of you. You can reach out to me. You can send me a text, email, phone call. Get back to you right away. Pricing is firm. I understand you're going to be tempted to offer me less, but the reality is I know there's cheaper bikes on Kijiji. There's more expensive bikes, but between the simplicity of the controls, the pristine nature of this unit, the power supply, a 9-volt, that's awesome. No cords to buy, lose, or break. You know what I mean? Perfect pedals. And here's the best part. I will offer delivery as well as another part of the ad. If you don't have a vehicle big enough to move it, delivery will be an option. But it's a great bike. I think you'll be pleased to own it, and I'm happy to sell it to you. So once again, pricing is firm. Don't contact me if you're not comfortable with the price. I'm just not going to have a pricing conversation with you guys. The bottom line is this is the internet. There's 100 eyes in this thing all the time. And if you don't give me the money, someone else certainly will. It's that simple. But that being said, when you do decide you want it, well, I'm easy to get a hold of. We'll find a time that works for you. You'll see it's exactly as I described, and the end result is you'll buy it. So, if you like what you see, send me a text, email, or phone call. And I was trying to have an effect here. Oh, well, there it is. Anyway, I'll sell it to you. Thanks, guys.